Hello my friends, welcome to today's full body power flow. This will be a yoga and Pilates fusion. We'll focus on building strength and tone throughout our whole body. You can expect quite a fluid, playful and strong practice. If you haven't already checked out my membership, I do have a membership called Tana Studio where you will find full-length workouts, yoga flows, breathwork, meditation and so much more. So you're welcome to check that out after this practice if you like. All right, when you're ready to start, let's begin in a forward fold. Come into a ragdoll at the back of your mat. You can take your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. And then take a loose bend into your knees as you reach for your elbows. Close your eyes and just allow your head and your neck to feel soft as you dangle here for a moment. Take a nice full and relaxed breath in through the nose. And then open to sigh, release. One more time like that, nice big inhale. And exhale to sigh, let it go. With that out breath, you can gently let go of your elbows. Come into a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Rise, high mountain pose now. Push into the feet as you reach into your arms. Create space as you find length through your spine. And then exhale, guide your hands right together at your heart space in prayer. Breathe in, we root to rise again, high mountain. Exhale, fold forwards, bow down to the floor. Relax your face, relax your neck. Come into a halfway lift, breathe in. And now as you breathe out, drop your bum down, come into a squatted position. You can take your feet a little bit wider, heels in, toes out. Guide your hands together at your heart space and try to pull the tailbone, your pelvis forwards. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your hands down to the ground. Come back into your forward fold as you lift your bum into the sky. Easing into the hips, a couple more rounds like that. Lower your bum down, hands to heart, breathe in. Exhale, fold forwards, breathe out. Last round, lower your hips, take a breath in, guiding your hands together. And then as you breathe out, drop your hands down to the ground, find a fold and try to drive your chest a little bit closer in between your legs, working into your hamstrings. Come into a halfway lift now, inhale. And then walk forwards into a plank pose. Bring your shoulders right over your wrists and try to keep your bum nice and low, in line with your shoulders, in line with your heels. Push away from the ground, holding here for a moment, holding here for a breath. And then you're going to drop the knees down and lift them back up. Just a little warm up here. Dropping them down and lifting. Try to keep your spine straight, warming up our core and our arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Hold for breath. And then sink your knees to the floor, bend your elbows, come into supported chaturanga, lift your chest, come into cobra, peel the shoulders back. Exhale, bring it back down. And again, let's lift. And we lower softly to the floor. Last round, lift your chest, opening up through your heart space. Exhale, bring it back down to the floor. Now guide your hands beneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under. Use your arm strength to push yourself up into a plank. Take a breath in, and then make your way back into a downward facing dog. Let's begin to pedal through the feet here, just easing into the backs of your legs a little bit more, working into your shoulders and your spine. Taking one more breath. And then with that out breath, you can start to lift your heels off the floor, rock forwards, come into plank. All right, listen carefully. Lift your right foot off the floor, point into the right toes. Guide the right knee to the right elbow. And then reach back into your toes again, reaching back through your foot towards your left elbow now. One more time, same thing, reach back. Exhale over to your right elbow. You got this, stay with it. Inhale, reach back. Over towards your left side. Beautiful, reach back into your toes and then drop your right foot down to the floor. Sink your knees to the mat, supported chaturanga, we lower down. Take a breath in as you lift your chest, cobra pose, inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. Now push back into a downward facing dog, reaching back through your hips, inhale. As you breathe out, lift your heels off the floor, come into your plank position once again. Other side, lift your left foot off the floor, pointing into those toes. Left knee to left elbow. Reach back into your leg, and then over towards your right elbow. Reach back, inhale, one more time on each side, left elbow. Inhale, reach back, over towards your right elbow. Beautiful, reach back into your toes. Drop both of your feet to the floor, sink your knees to the mat, supported chaturanga. Let's lower down. Beautiful work, guys. Lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, bring it back down. All right, guide your hands beneath your shoulders, hug your elbows in, tuck the toes. Try to use all you got, all your arm strength to push yourself up, plank. And then take your hips back, downward facing dog. Okay, hopefully feeling nice and warm by now. Let's get into our flow. You can start to reach your right leg back, come into a three-legged dog. Guide the right knee to the right elbow, lean forwards. Three-legged dog, reach behind you. And then over towards your left elbow, lift your left arm off the floor. Try to lift up through your hips here, hold for a breath. Don't hate me, okay? Drop your left hand to the floor, send your right leg back, three-legged dog. Step forwards, high lunge. Stepping in between your hands, reach the arms up. Bend into your back knee. Find a sense of grounding here. With that out breath, start to lean the body forwards, shift onto the right foot, come into flying warrior. Point into the back toes, lift your chest. And then make your way into a one-legged mountain pose. Guide your left knee into your heart space. Let's reach the arms up. You're welcome to keep this knee bent, or if you're ready for it, kick into the foot. Straight leg. Hold. Okay, nice and slowly, take your time. Make your way back into a flying warrior. Reach back into your toes, take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, high lunge. Your left foot lightly meets the ground behind you, arms reach tall. You're bending into your back knee a lot, breathe in, and then you're lifting it up slightly and bringing it back down. So these kind of baby pulses here. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, nice and low, 2, and 1, breathe in. Breathing out, drop your hands down to the floor, step both of your feet back in a plank pose. Take a little vinyasa here, bend your elbows, try to find control if you can. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. We roll the hips back. Lovely. All right, let's take it to the other side. Sending your left leg tall, three-legged. Left knee to left elbow. Three-legged dog, reach behind you. Towards your right elbow. Lifting your right hand into the sky. Push away from the ground through your left arm. Okay, loading the arm here, one more breath. We drop the right hand down to the floor and send the left leg tall, three-legged dog. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Stepping lightly in between your hands. Let's grow tall through the arms. Sense the space that you're creating. As you breathe out, shift onto the left foot. Let's take flight, flying warrior, lifting the back leg off the floor. Okay, hug your belly to your spine, lift your chest. And then make your way into one-legged mountain pose. Guiding your right knee into your chest, let's reach the arms up. If you played with a straight leg on the other side, go for it. Otherwise, just keep your knee bent. That's totally cool. Hold and find your drishti, unmoving spot in front of you. Okay, we're going to take it slow. Begin to pivot your right leg behind you. Come back into your flying warrior. Point into the back toes, lift your chest. Breathe in, hold. Breathing out, high lunge. Right foot slowly meets the ground behind you. Beautiful work, guys. Reach into your arms. All right, we're going to keep the right knee really bent, so almost touching the floor, and then lifting it back up and lowering. Let's find these pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold. Beautiful. Exhale, hands meet the ground, low lunge. Step both of your feet back, plank pose. Engaging your core, bend your elbows, chaturanga. To upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. We roll the hips back. Okay, we're going to repeat that as we build a little sequence. Try to have some fun with it. Let's play. Reach your right leg back, three-legged. Breathe in. Right knee to right elbow. Breathe out. Three-legged dog. Inhale. To the left side, exhale, lifting your left hand off the floor. Try to lift up through your hips, pushing away from the ground through the right hand. Okay, drop your left hand down to the mat. Send your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Stepping forwards, high lunge. Arms rise. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forwards, taking flight, flying warrior, reaching the hands behind you. Keep the energy in the chest, so keep lifting through the heart. One-legged mountain pose. Left knee into chest. If you wobble, that's fine, just come back to it. Reach into your arms. Option to kick into the foot. Hold. Okay, very nice. Let's come back into our flying warrior. Reaching back into your toes, lift your chest, lift the back leg a lot. Slowly let the left foot meet the ground as you reach into your arms. All right, take a breath in. Bending into the back knee a lot. We'll find these pulses for 10 breaths this time. Let's go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Sink your left knee down to the floor, hands to either side of your right leg. Half splits, straighten through the front leg. Come into a little hamstring stretch here. Let's lift the chest, breathe in. And then find a fold as you exhale. With that out breath, look forwards, lift your gaze, come into an easy twist. Reach your right arm into the sky. Okay, we're gonna lean into this right shoulder for a breath. And then make your way into a side plank, stacking your right foot on your left foot, lift up through your hips. Hold here, loading the left arm. And then we're gonna change sides. Right hand to floor, left arm lifts, hold and breathe. Don't take it too seriously. Okay, for last time, over towards your right side, left hand to floor, right arm reaches up. Take a breath. Okay, listen carefully. You're gonna drop your right hand down to the floor, hug your right knee towards your chest, right knee into chest, sink your right knee to the floor, tuck the right toes, come into supported side plank. Left arm up and over, take a breath in. And then rise into gate pose as we reach to the back of our space. Okay, you're gonna reach both of your arms up, firing up your core and your obliques a little bit here. We're gonna lower down. So try to keep your arms straight as we lower down. Hugging belly in, holding here. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice. Make your way back up. Lean to the back, breathe in. 2 more times like that. Let's do it, stay with it. Lower down, hold. Try to come down as low as you can for 3, for 2, for 1. Nice. Up and lean back. Okay, final round, let's do it. Let's lower. You got this, stay with it for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Lean over to the back, let your left hand rest on your left leg. And then you can drop your right hand down to the floor in front of you. You're gonna lift your left leg off the floor, left hand to left hip. We're gonna find these pulses here. Try to keep your left leg completely straight and engaged. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, hold. Now reach your left arm up and over, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Reach your left leg out to the side, drop it down to the floor, and then drop your left hand to the floor in front of you. Face forwards, take a breath in. Okay, tucking those back toes, hug your right knee into your chest. And then you're gonna drop the knee down to the ground, tuck the toes, and give your left leg a nice big kick as you kick back. We'll go for a few rounds. Left foot to floor, hug it in, knee to floor, give it a kick. All right, let's go for 5, 4, 3, kick it all you got, 2, Last one. Hug it in, knee to floor, and give it a kick. Beautiful. Left foot meets the ground, hug the right knee to the chest, and step both of your feet back, downward facing dog. Nice work, guys. Take a breath in. Give it a sigh. Lift your heels off the floor, rock forwards, come into your plank, bend your elbows, chaturanga, to upward facing dog. Reach through your chest. Downward facing dog, take your hips back. Ground here for a full cycle of breath. And then we'll take it to the other side. Try to have some fun with it, embrace the heat. Send your left leg tall, three-legged. Left knee to left elbow, lean forwards. Three-legged dog, reach behind you towards your right elbow, and then lift your right hand off the floor. Lift your hips as you push away from the ground. Right hand meets the earth, three-legged dog. Send your left leg into the sky, take a breath in, and then find your high lunge. Softly landing your left foot forwards, arms reach tall. Bend into the back knee a lot, hold. All right, when you're ready, let's fly forwards. Flying warrior, lifting your back leg, pointing into the toes, lift your chest. One-legged mountain pose. Right knee into heart space, stay with it, guys. Find a soft focus, reach into the arms. If you played with the straight leg, go for that. Hold, 2 breaths. Okay, you're slowly gonna send your right leg behind you. Come back into your flying warrior. Breathe in, staying focused. Exhale, high lunge. Right foot meets the ground, let's reach into the arms. Take a breath in. Okay, bending into the back knee a lot. Let's find these pulses for 10 breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nice and low, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath in, hold. Sink your right knee to the floor, hands to either side of your left foot, half splits pose, hamstring stretch. Breathe in, lift your chest. And then exhale, take a little bow as you melt forwards. Soften the face. With that out breath, look forwards, shift onto the left foot. Make your way into your easy twist. Reach your left arm into the sky. Side plank, let's go for it. Stack your left foot on your right foot, lift up through your hips. Hold. Okay, let's take it to the other side. You got this. Left hand to floor, right arm reaches up, pushing away from the left hand, feeling your left arm engaged. Okay, for a final round, right hand to floor, side plank, reaching into your left arm, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, drop your left hand to the floor as we hug the left knee into the chest. Hold for breath, push away from the ground. Sink your left knee to the floor, tucking your left toes, come into supported side plank. Reach into the right arm. And then make your way up into gate pose, reaching the left arm to the back of your space. All right, keep your left toes tucked here for support, and then reach both arms up. Pull the tailbone in, arms are straight. Let's do this, lower down. As low as you can for 3, for 2, and for 1. Beautiful, reach back, take a breath in. With that out breath, let's bring it back down. 2 more rounds, let's do this. Hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Ooh, nice work, okay? Lean over to the back, 1 last time. Let's go. Lower down, hold, core engaged for 3, for 2, and for 1. Beautiful, drop your right hand to your right thigh, reach back into your left arm, gate pose. With that exhale, drop your left hand down to the floor, right hand to right hip. Let's lift the right leg off the floor, pointing into the toes. Let's find these pulses, nice and engaged through the right leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, you got this, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Reach your right arm up and over. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow, contract. Breathe in, reach it out for 5, 4, nice and long, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, beautiful. Reach back into your toes. Drop your right foot to the floor. Right hand meets the floor. We're facing the front of our space now. Tuck your right toes. Hug your left knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, knee lowers down, tucking toes. Give it a nice big kick. Okay, let's go for 5. Kick. 4. Kick. Give it all you got, guys. 3. Kick. 2. Kicking. And last one. Give it a kick. Beautiful. Drop your right toes to the floor behind you. Hug your left knee into your chest. Breathe in. And then step both of your feet back in a downward facing dog. Nice work. Look to the front of your mat now. Leisurely walk your feet forwards to the front of your space. Let's find a squatted position, heels in, toes out. You can drop your hips down to the floor as you guide your hands to your heart. Malasana, yogi squats. Take a gentle inhale. And then give it a sigh as you breathe out. With that out breath, reach the arms behind you, drop your bum down to the floor. A little bit of core to finish us off. Let's do this. Okay, boat pose. Arms reach forwards, hug your belly to your spine, nice and engaged. Okay, we're gonna come down into a low boat. So engage your legs, point the toes, keep your head and shoulders lifted, inhale. And then hug the right knee into the chest, inhale. And then other side, exhale. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, almost there, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bending into both of your knees. Keep your head and shoulders lifted off the floor. Arms are forwards. Finding these hovering arms. The knees directly over hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Wrap your hands around your shin bones. Relax your head and shoulders to the floor. Give your thighs a squeeze. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Nice work, guys. Okay, let's reach the left leg long in front of us. Hug the right knee into the heart space. Come into wind removing pose. And then left hand to outer right thigh. Guide the knee over to the left side in a supine twist. Melt your right shoulder to the floor. Relax your face, relax your neck. And then nice and slowly you can guide the right knee back into the chest, taking a breath in. Sending it out in front of you on the out breath, change sides, left knee into chest, hands around shin bone, give it a squeeze, breathing in. And then with your exhale, guide the knee over to the right side in your twist. Melt your left shoulder to the floor. With your next in-breath, guide your left knee back into your chest, and then hug both knees into your heart space. Wrap your hands around your shin bones. Pull your forehead towards your knees. Take a full breath. And then exhale. Let it go. Come into Shavasana. We'll be here for just a few moments. Allow yourself to drop into stillness. Close your eyes. Feel the body get soft and limp. Begin to deepen your breathing and start to bring your awareness back to your breath. And start to bring your awareness back into your toes and your fingers. You can move the fingers, the ankles, the wrists. And then come into a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms behind you and gently guide your knees in towards your heart space. You can wrap your hands around your shin bones, give yourself a squeeze, and just gently rock upwards, rock forwards, and make your way into a seated position. Let's seal in the practice with a nice conscious breath together. So let's guide the hands into the heart. Take a nice full breath in. And then exhale, release. Letting go of any tension, anything you don't need. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. Let me know how it went for you in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to support me in all the free content that I share on here if you did enjoy. Also give me a nice big thumbs up. If you are interested in joining my membership, you will find full-length practices, yoga flows, workouts, Pilates workouts, meditation, breathwork, and so much more. So you're welcome to check that out. If you're interested, there's a 3-day free trial. The link is in the description box down below. Okay, guys. Lots of love. I'll see you in the next practice.